Get ready for a story that will leave you speechless. Did you know that even prophets have bad days? Well, let me tell you the story of Jonah, the prophet who thought he could take a break from God. And, well, he ended up taking some forced vacation in the belly of a fish. But don't worry, it's going to get interesting, I promise. Jonah was a prophet, but not just any prophet. He had a mission: to go to Nineveh and warn the city that it was time to change their ways. But Jonah wasn't excited about it at all. Just imagine, a city full of annoying people and no Wi-Fi. He decided he preferred a little peace and quiet. So what did he do? He ran away, went to the beach, ordered a ship, and headed in the opposite direction. Who hasn't wanted to sneak away from a boring task, right? But of course, the sea wasn't too happy with Jonah's escape. It didn't take long before a terrible storm started. The ship almost sank, and the sailors were desperate. But Jonah, this little genius, was there, sleeping. How about that? He was running away from God and still taking a nap in the middle of all the chaos. He even had the nerve to say, "Oh guys, the storm is my fault, you'll have to throw me into the sea." And guess what happened? They threw Jonah, of course. There was no other solution. And guess what? God wasn't joking. Instead of drowning, Jonah was swallowed by a giant fish. Imagine the scene. Jonah falling into the fish's stomach, and suddenly he finds himself on vacation, with a 5-star room and everything. Only no food. He stayed inside for 3 days and 3 nights, folks. And hey, if you thought your job was stressful, imagine having to stay in the belly of a giant fish, with no Wi-Fi, no food, and no one to talk to. Now that's when a person starts thinking, right? During those 3 days, Jonah had time to reflect. He realized he couldn't escape his mission. Life doesn't work like that, my friends. Sometimes, even a fish swallows you to get your thoughts straight. Jonah finally apologized to God and promised to fulfill his mission. And of course, God gave Jonah a second chance. The fish vomited him onto the beach, and Jonah went straight to Nineveh, fulfilling his mission. And guess what? Nineveh repented, and the city changed its ways. Jonah became the hero, but he wasn't happy at all about that. He wanted to see a big punishment, not some repentance talk. So, who would have thought? Jonah's story didn't end the way he expected. So, did you enjoy the story? See, even those who try to escape their responsibilities end up learning some pretty funny lessons. Remember, you can't escape everything, and life always finds a way to get us back on the right path. Until next time, folks, and don't forget to like and subscribe here at LOL Lessons.